Hello, my beautiful darlings, and welcome back to the Commonwealth. This is your friendly neighborhood lady Ha coming to you live from the glowing sea. Don't ask me why. I just had to do that. I really did. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Not sorry at all. You shall suffer. That would be so proud of me. Okay, so what are we doing? See, last time we did. We did. Come on. Come on. We're gonna run for it. Yeah, yeah. So, creepy kid, knickknacks. We still need a bookshelf. I'll do that later. Kitchen. Up we go. Living room. Sort of a bathroom. And they are not gonna get any knickknacks in here. I am not gonna do that. Gonna save my frames for something else. So, and of course, sleeping area, which is looking a bit more livable. Not mad at that. And down we go. Out we go. Whee! And now let's see if we can't hit the spot on the post. Find it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. Jesus. Trying to be all professional up in here. And what does she do? She forgets to turn on the hot. There. Then we can hit the spot. See? We got a nice little spot. Okay. Loading, loading, loading. The workshop is loading. I hope. Let's see. Can we move? No. Good. That means we did it right. That means the workshop is gonna open up and we can use set items in the workshop. So we can place down trees, furnishings, walls, and sound like a mad person. Mm. So you got a minute, not even, but got a tiny wiggle room to get yourself something to stay hydrated on or a snack. Why should get a snack? Snack before bed. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I see a bit more up there. There we go. Trying to get those settings right, fiddling around, making sure that my Elgato don't uses my web camera because it takes up too many resources. And yeah, I did an experiment. I did film turned out to be a tiny episode with my face on the screen. So you guys get to see me moving around like a mad person, which you normally don't get to see. Because even though you don't see when I'm building, I still do those things. You just don't get to see them normally. So I did a tiny experiment with that. That was weird, interesting, and weird. Because one day, hopefully, I will have access to better Wi-Fi. I don't need 5G, I just need fiber. That is all I want, all I need. Anything else is too much. Why are you not doing what you're supposed to be doing? Mm-hmm. Thank you. But we do need to turn off the collision. Settings. Global collision. Off. This session or this object, because otherwise I will probably forget to turn it back on and it's gonna be a whole sheboggle. I know I shouldn't use Yiddish, but some of the words just feels right, you know? Can I grab that? Thank you. There we go. See? So much better. Uh, no, we don't want to rescale it. But we do want to turn off the collision just again. Because we got this little whoop-de-boo. And we want it flush. So yeah. There we go. Now, this is much better. And yes, I'm still gonna keep my little workstation over there for now, but it's not gonna stay there. And I'm not gonna redo the entire area because it's gonna take too many frame rates, but around here by the houses, I do want a bit more green stuff in. Because green makes you happy. It's actually scientifically proven. I wish I could remember the study. I actually think it was either Yale or something, or maybe it was Oxford. Well, one of those mighty big, fancy, spancy universities did a study on this some time ago, a long time ago, actually, for the scientific community. But it was quite intriguing, actually. Not that I'm gonna bore you to death with psychobabble, because I'm not. But I did think it was kind of interesting why we as humans actually tend to get a nice relief from being outside, enjoying nature, no matter the season. Me personally, I love all the seasons. They all have their charm, even though I tend to get a tiny bit snappy when it gets too hot for me. I fare better when it's cold, to be honest. But I also understand when people like the heat better. Like everything else, it's very personal, personal thing. Just like my settings on my laptop is specific for me, where somebody else might think, eh, that lands, fungi, plants, leaves, and grass. You see these? These are fantastic. Uh, but we need some leaves. Tiny bit of foliage here, there, just to hide up some of the seams of this thing, yeah? But also it adds in some contrast to the environment so it's not just green with more green. Even though I could just have colored my hair one color, but I didn't because snooze fest, boring. Yeah, it's the same principle, really. And the orange with the green looks beautiful. Color theory, people. When you're building and we're actually sort of designing an area, that is something to keep in mind, yeah? Again, lots of people don't mention that or talk about it really when they are building or creating stuff. I've been doing a tiny bit of thinking, you know? How come? Makes me think that some might not want other builders to be as good as they are. Whereas I'm trying to show you guys as much as I can. So anything I know, you know. Even though this might not be the most exciting content in the universe, but I think it's necessary. Because if we take a look now, we're not done, but if we take a look now, that tiny area already looks a bit more believable. And that is kind of the aim, which is kind of weird to say since this is a video game and not a simulation. But yeah, we still want this to look somewhat believable for this place. So mix up and the different types of grass, layer it. It does make a big difference. See? Just like it makes a big difference that I didn't make my walkway absolutely perfect. We could have, absolutely. But then again, I did try to do that, but it just didn't look right, you know? It looked weird. Even more weird than texture glitching. And try to turn your different pieces a tiny bit, yeah? And not just put them in the seams, even though it's so tempting just to put things in the seams and call it good. It really is. Unfortunately, the grass is not like super glue. I wish. But see, Already. Just those added in grass pieces. And we're gonna put in a shrubbery over here too. But just those grass pieces here, there. It looks a bit more realistic. Yes, it's green, which is not that common in the Commonwealth, unfortunately. Do we want fungi? We want to put some shrooms around too. Why not? Why on earth not? They look funny. And these little glowing bastards, they do tend to grow near shady rocks, so let's plump a couple of these around too. Why not? And besides, in the nightlight, they are gonna look beautiful. I think that's why I like them. They glow in the dark. Did you guys know you can actually get hair color that glows in the dark? I'm gonna try that at some point. Oh yeah, we got those too, but that's not suitable for this area at all. I can get away with placing down trees and carob blossoms, but I don't think Far Harbor shrooms is the thing. And let's put one of these over there. Oh, yeah. I like these too. Little pointy spiky thingies. Even though I am pretty gosh dang sure they are gonna hurt if you step on them. Blood leaves, that is for the water. But let's find a spot for this mutated fern though. Should we put it next to the tree maybe? I think so. Let's just place it and then we can move it and use place anywhere because I want it over here. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna look so beautiful. I'm so tempted to put in some more leaves as well, but that is kind of not the most realistic thing for this area either. But a bit from the shrubbery makes sense. And some around here too, because we are gonna put trees in these here. Oh, there's a nice fluffy one. And some down here on the concrete. And a couple more. Then we're gonna change the grass type again. Just keep mixing it up, just like you would with any other decoration piece. Mix and match. Oh, fun little factoid. Now we did speak a tiny bit of using psychology for your belts. Um, did you know the Foundation for Asperger's have a thing where they wear mismatching socks to show their support for that specific illness or syndrome or whatever you guys want to call it. I just call them people. But yeah, even though I don't have Asperger's syndrome, I still do wear mismatching socks every now and again. Not because I can't find the right socks to put together, but because it's a bit more creative. So the rest of my outfit might look bland and kind of boring. But my socks will have some personality, a bit of attitude. Absolutely. And that's gonna be my little way of saying, haha, I can still be fun. I can still be fun, even though I have to dress bland. Na 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 na. You know? I had a job for a short time as a salesperson selling stuff over the telephone. I hated that job so much. But I did give it my all though. I really, really did try to make it work. And for me, that was so bloody difficult. Not that I didn't like the people. The people, awesome. And talking to all kinds of different people, again, awesome sauce. But I just, well, I don't like speaking to strangers, let alone speaking to strangers on the telephone. I'm still working on that. I am. And then imagine me having that as a job, as something that I had to do to earn a living. Mm. Not my proudest moment or best job ever, but it's funny what you want to do, try to get better and be more healthy. I will so not recommend anybody doing the same thing if you suffer from social anxiety and discomfort with talking on the telephone. Do not take a job as a telephone salesperson. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It made me so sick. It really did. But it also did offer some insights, though. So it wasn't all bad, I gotta say. I did learn a lot. And my linguistic skills did come in useful during that month. It did. But I think that's why when I hear people have a job that they do not enjoy, and I know getting a job sometimes is very difficult, and I know sometimes you have to bite in there, well, bite the dust and stay with it. I know. But I don't think you are supposed to sacrifice your health for any job. I don't think so. Yeah, look at this. Now we're talking. Oh, this is really starting to come together. But we do need a tiny bit more over here by the rocks. There you go. And some more on this round thingy. And yes, I did make it imperfect by design because I wanted it to look like Mother Nature has started to swallow some of this up a bit. Just a bit. Oh yeah. Ooh, I gotta stretch. Wow, we're almost at time. Jesus. Time flies when you're having fun. And unfortunately for me, I always have a good time when I'm doing this with you guys. Just like I always have a good time when I get to hang out with you on stream. Not my stream because my internet sucks, but other people's stream. And I get to say hi, hang out just a bit. It's awesome. And now I'm gonna do a tiny reminder. There is a lot of great builders in our beautiful community. So do me a favor. You guys know that I love having you guys here. And I do appreciate all of you commenting and all that other beautiful stuff. I really do. But please, if you have the time now and again, go check out some of those other wonderful builders in our community. Please. I know, I'm a sucker. I love watching builds way too much. And I know time is precious and not everybody got a lot of time. I understand that. That's why I'm saying if you got the time and when you got the time, Please do. Do. Check out some of those other wonderful builders. Please. And if you do need some inspiration, one place I can highly recommend for you to go take a look at is on my Discord. There's a tab called Share Your Stuff. Go through that tab. There's all kinds of wonderful things, not just Fallout. So if you're bored one day or you don't know what to watch, you have seen everything on HBO or Netflix or whatever, or you just need some build inspirations. What do I know? Highly, highly recommend that you go through that tab. And new stuff get posted on there all the time. And on my tab, I got my own tab. Not because I don't want to share with anybody else, because I don't mind. I would love to, but I just wanted to make it easy for people to find any of my things if they needed some specific build, that it was all gathered on one list without anything else on it. So again, it's not that I don't want to share with you guys. How's that? That's good. Just need a tiny bit more down here. And those trees in the pot. Well, it's not a pot, but those round thingies. Don't have a bit more of those tiny ones. Yeah. These little ones are very user-friendly, but they do make a huge difference. Let's see. Would you look at this? Yeah. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Okay. Let's get back to the other tab again. Decorations. Green stuff. Trees. Yeah, I think we need to go with the orange ones because of the environment here. Now, that helped a lot. What other hedges do we have? Oh, we got this big one. Oh, it's huge, but I like it. But it's giant. It's, it's huge. It really is. But it's awesome. Yeah, let's put one of these in here. And let's do that. And let's grab some of this dead scrubbery, so to speak. Put those to good use too. We are just gonna splatter these around. No rhyme, no reason. Just plop them in here. And some more ferns. Thankfully, I do like ferns. Not that I can keep one of those things alive because it's not edible. And it's not an orchid or a succulent. So it doesn't fall in my forte, so to speak. I don't know about you guys, but this area makes me feel a tiny bit more happy already. Well, somewhat more happy. And I'm still getting used to this new laptop thing. Because I'm still shook. I mean shook. Normally an upload would have taken me two days. Yeah, 2 days. So one video is 2 days to get up from my laptop to YouTube. And with this new Wunderkind, it went whoop compared to the other one. Very positively surprised, absolutely, don't get me wrong. But when you have been used to everything taking longer than a snail, then it feels a tiny bit weird, you know? Oh, that's too big. Let's go with this. Now, where can we put that? Yeah. That would actually be nice right there. Good. No, no, not up there. Okay. See now, up here, we can put one of these. So I think we're gonna have to. Yeah. Much better. But it really is starting to get to be something, yes? Let's see. Oh, we should put one of those round thingies here. Oh well, I will do that myself. But yeah. See now? Much better. And of course, it's gonna help once my tower here is gone. My observational thing. But see, now this is something else. This is good. I like this. It's not too much. And it looks fairly believable too, so yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, you need a scrubbery. You're gonna get one. Okay. Yes. This makes me so happy with a tiny bit of green compared to that. Oasis. Sad. Oasis. Still sad, but it's also kind of pretty. But yeah, it's nice with something else. A bit of green. Hopefully you did find this somewhat useful. But as you guys can see, it's about building up different textures. I gotta say, it really, really looks good now. Not to toot my own horn. You guys know I don't like to do that. But yeah, see? This looks more inviting and still a bit more believable. Because terraforming the entire glowing sea, that's not gonna happen. No. But a small piece of it, sure. So once again, thank you so very, 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 very freaking much for hanging out with me and listening to me babble. But seriously, wouldn't you guys rather hang out here where it's a bit more cozy than out that way? Oh, I thought I saw a Deathclaw. I think it's because I want one as a pet. Still, I still want one as a pet. That's not gonna change ever, I think. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me and following along on this epic build journey. But I think this is a good place for me to hopefully inspire or maybe even help just a bit. It's a bit with using different things, putting things together to create something a tiny bit different. Like like that. But yeah, again, thank you very much and please do all those wonderful good things down below and every single useful link, like the link to my this Discord channel, will be linked down below in the description box thingamajig. Yeah, that's it. Bye now.